Hi, Madeline. It's Kody Brown from Sister Wives again. I think your mom and dad really wanted you to have a special 24th birthday because they sent out 2 requests, and I'm filling them both. So happy birthday again. And they mentioned your nose again. You must be really cute because everybody keeps talking about your nose, your parents. I mean, well, no, not everybody. They talk about it twice. So I switched my hair up so that you would know how different it is if you change the way you look.
Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, November 16th. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm dealing with allergies. If you still are, raise your hand or leave me a comment. It's what a gorgeous day here. It's actually not, it's gray. But Kody Brown, he is down a couple wives and the new season actually launches in 5-6 days. Sister Wives returns on November 21st, and we are about to get a deep dive and see firsthand how things fell apart for him and Christine. Now, it's been a couple weeks since he announced his split with his wife, Christine, after 25 years, and some of you in comments feel like it's debatable as to whether or not they were actually married. That, I guess, is neither here nor there. Spiritually, they believed they were married as a part of their religion. But Kody also is in a religion where he believes he needs a lot of wives. And so, interestingly, there was some discussion a couple weeks ago that he might want to start replacing the wives, maybe look for new wives. Now, right after the news broke, Christine started getting a ton of incredible press. Not only that, but she was receiving overwhelmingly positive support from her fans. People are so proud of her. They're so excited for her. They are ready for her to show them her next chapter. And because of that, her infectious personality has been seeping through on social media, on her cameos, and online. Christine is doing well. Conversely, Kody Brown apparently is not. He's apparently very upset that Christine has left him. Well, about a week ago, I actually noticed that he had made this cameo for a fan, and she was apparently like 24 years old. And during the cameo, he started, I don't know, it seemed very odd. It was almost like he was flirting with her. And he was also like, I don't know, you'll just have to watch it. Check this out.
Hi, Madeline. It's Kody Brown from Sister Wives again. I think your mom and dad really wanted you to have a special 24th birthday because they sent out 2 requests. And I'm filling them both. So happy birthday again. And they mentioned your nose again. You must be really cute because everybody keeps talking about your nose, your parents. I mean, well, no, not everybody. They talk about it twice. So I switched my hair up so that you would know how different it is if you change the way you look. Because I look different now, don't I? Anyway, so happy birthdays. They wanted me to talk about Carl. I guess Carl's your best friend. And that's great. Best friends are great. Don't marry your best friend. That's my advice. None of my business. I realize, once again, your nose isn't my business. Your living plural marriage isn't my business. And your best friend, Carl, as a boyfriend, isn't my business. But I do recommend you find a soulmate. I do recommend that you find real passion. Somebody who wants to make you dance the dervish, that makes you feel vibrantly alive, you know, that type of thing. Best friends are great. But I wouldn't marry my best friend, even though in my marriage, I can be married to my best friend. You need to have a lot of passion in that marriage. I hope everything goes great for you on this special 24th birthday. I hope you're able to work it all out, but keep the nose, dump the plural marriage.
All right, so he is seriously flirting with this girl, and I don't really know what, but there's definitely some mixed signals going on here. Apparently her mom had bought her like 2 separate cameos and wanted her to be wished a happy birthday. Kody says something like, I guess your parents really wanted to wish you a SEXY 24th birthday, which I bleeped out because of YouTube. But then he goes on to talk about her nose and how cute it must be, which was so out of place. Talks about his hair and how he changed his hair for her, and then goes on to say that if she has this friend who's her best friend, that she should not marry her best friend, and that you can have a lot of good times with a best friend, but don't marry a best friend. And then he also says, I'm best friends with my wives and I can still have a lot of passion with them, but don't marry your best friends and dump the plural marriage. At one point, he also said that her being in plural marriage was also none of his business. So here's the thing. I don't know if the people that requested the cameo from him were actually polygamists or not, but it is interesting that he's, one, calling her nose cute, changing his hair, and referring to her 24th birthday as, I don't know, sexy? Weird. So all of you on Instagram believed me when you said, oh my gosh, he's totally flirting with this chick and he's trying to get his fourth wife back. Who knows? But I wanted to note something as well, because Christine and Kody actually didn't start out as an item. They were friends for years, in fact, before they ever got together. And because of their relationship taking as long as it did, I can't help but think that not only is he flirting with this woman, but he also might be sending a jab at Christine. Because she and Kody both wrote about their friendship in their book. She wrote this: I loved Kody and Meri, and although my crush on Kody was getting serious, I wasn't interested in marriage yet. Still, I was always eager to hang out with them. Whenever my parents hosted a volleyball party, Meri and Kody always topped the guest list. After spirituality and faith, the trait my dad values most is athleticism. So he was taken with Kody from the start. Whenever I talked to my dad about boys I was interested, he always steered the conversation in the same direction. And how is Kody? And then she said, about a year after I first met Kody and Meri, Kody organized a youth trip up to his parents' ranch in Wyoming. Kody wanted to expose his younger peers to his parents' lifestyle and introduce his parents to young people in their new faith. By this time, it was clear that I developed a serious crush on him. I was always hanging around with Meri and him, so when we piled into our caravan of cars to drive to Wyoming, I got someone to drive my car and I made sure I rode with Kody. So even before they were ever courting, she might have had a crush on him, but Kody was not like directly interested in Christine. He did say that she lit up rooms and that he felt a draw to her, but it was clear that for a very long time they were friends. Then he actually got married to Janelle. She got devastated. Then he courted another girl. Again, she was left devastated. But throughout that entire time, she remained friends with Kody and Meri. And it wasn't until the third wife that he was supposed to marry canceled at the very last minute that she and Kody decided to court. So by that time, they had developed a long-standing friendship, making their relationship based on a friendship. So part of me thinks that Kody is telling this person, don't do what I did with Christine. But another part of me is also convinced that I don't know if he's trying to steer this person away from plural marriage. I don't know if he's being sarcastic. Some people are starting to wonder if Kody is leaving the world of polygamy. I don't know. What I do know is that Kody was acting bizarre, that Kody actually sounded kind of sick in that video, didn't he? It sounded like he was short of breath. Anyways, but Christine and Kody's relationship started off on a rocky foot. They were friends for a very long time. Don't marry your best friend. You have a cute nose. I want you to have a sexy birthday. Is Kody going to start to use his cameo as a means to actually flirt with women? Another question that some of you guys have had is, who would want to marry Kody given the fame and the notoriety of the show? Even though Kody, for many of us, seems to be kind of a, jerk, there are still women out there that swoon over him, that love him, and there's probably someone out there that would love the attention of being on the show, regardless of what that meant. Kody might also still have pull in the church because now Christine has left him, not the other way around, making it seem like he's a good priesthood, and it's the wife that abandoned the family, not him. So if he wanted another wife, he could get one. I don't know what his thing about is ditch the plural marriage. Is he going to try to ditch the rest of the wives? Is he going to try to ditch Janelle and Meri? Are they going to leave him as well? And is he just going to stay in his marriage to Robin? Does that change how he feels about polygamy? Does that change how he feels about his destiny? Is Kody leaving polygamy? Or is he also trying to get her not to go into a plural marriage with that man and instead get into a plural marriage with him? So many questions, so few answers. But Kody flirting on Cameo is probably one of the most, I don't even know, cringy moments of the week, and I had to share it with you, and I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Do you think Kody will take another wife, or do you think he's going to ditch the rest of the wives and simply move on with his life with Robin? And also, when it comes to Christine, we still don't know whether or not Christine has any plans to take another husband in the polygamous world. Do you think that Christine could potentially become a plural wife again? Or will she abandon her belief system and instead become single, stay single, and leave the polygamous world altogether? She has not made a declaration either way about her beliefs, and leaving a marriage doesn't mean she's left polygamy. It doesn't mean she's left her church. So do you think this is a chance for her to break free? Or do you believe that she might end up in another marriage with a polygamist? Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.